So, Brian, thanks for taking a minute. And let me put the question to you. I don't know if you saw earlier, but Lincoln Chafee, who's going to be one of Hillary Clinton's opponents in the Democratic primaries, was on, and he said, look, she should take a position on the Trans-Pacific Partnership. He says, I'm for it. What's her view? Bernie Sanders says, I'm against it. She should take a position. So what is the position?
So here's what you're going to hear from Hillary Clinton today. She's going to lay out a bold, progressive agenda, I think, that mentions a whole range of economic issues that are going to be important to everyday Americans and their families. She'll name-check a series of issues, including college affordability, wage growth, paid leave, early childhood education. And in the coming weeks and months, over the course of the summer and into the fall, you're going to hear her expand on those issues and lay out some really bold, progressive, specific approaches on in the course of doing so. We think that she'll be identified by voters in the Democratic primary, but also in a potential general election as the clear choice for who's on your side, who will fight for you, who will lift up middle-class families so they can not just get ahead but stay ahead.
Well, so it sounds like you guys don't want to go anywhere near this question of the TPP, though. And I understand in the speech today, this is a sort of a long-planned thing, but it is coinciding with this major development in Washington, D.C. And as I say, her opponents are out there saying, what's her position on it? And what is the answer to that?
Well, Steve, what she has said, and she's been very clear about this, is she wants to see the final language of the underlying TPP agreement. She's laid out some tests that she would apply once there's a finalized language to look at. She said that, number one, she wants to make sure that it's going to protect American workers. Number two, she wants to make sure it protects our national security. She cares about other issues related to this, including China currency manipulation. But she wants to see the finalized language. The issues that are being debated right now in Congress are related but separate issues dealing with fast-track authority for the president, trade adjustment assistance for workers. There's going to be a procedural back and forth here between the Senate and the House. She's focused on the underlying agreement, which we haven't seen yet. That final language is still outstanding.
How much pressure, bring the panel back in here,